Hello, my name is Kane Munro, and today I'm talking about business and life advice and song lyrics. Now, firstly, I never got my Mr. Whippy last week. If you're listening to last week's lyrics, I never quite got my Whippy. But we'll move on to this week's lyrics. Skills to pay the bills. Now, this is a song that I always have in my head a little bit. I do like the band, I do like the song, and it's something which I can quote around the house every now and again if I get something right which I wasn't meant to get right. So this is a song which is a little bit close to my heart, and it is all about skills. Now, I was asked to speak at the CPA Virtual Public Practicing Conference yesterday, and I spoke about the skills that accountants may need in 5, 10, 15 years as the robots take over what we do. So this is something which I've been thinking about a lot recently, the skills I may have which may be applicable to what I do now or what I may do in the future. And part of that is I'm not great at debits and credits. I don't know a great deal about what I do here and what I do there with regards to debit this and credit that. It's not in my sort of wheelhouse. It's not my strong suit. I have a different set of skills. And this is something which also came up. One of my friends who I used to work with at an accounting firm has basically left that firm and is starting her own business in coaching. So hers is based around the skills and the strengths you may have and accentuating them and developing them, as well as developing some of your weaknesses. One will be the debits and credits. So I went through the process of 35 to 40 minutes of answering questions on a scale between strongly agree and strongly disagree, and it spat out my 5 top strengths or 5 top skills that I have, and I don't know them off the top of my head, so I'm going to read them out. So my number 1 skill was empathy. That's my number 1 strength. So I can feel what others feel. My second top skill was individualisation, which is not that I think I'm an individual and blah, 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 blah. It's more that I'm intrigued by the qualities that each person has. My third one was achiever. I start the day at 0, which is true. I wake up every day and I'll try to get something done first thing in the morning. It could be something as easy as making my bed. It might be something like doing a workout or going for a run or something like that, or clearing my inbox down to as close to inbox 0 as I'm allowed to do. The fourth one was I'm a relator. I prefer to hang out with people I already know. Again, I can understand this. I go to a conference or I go to networking and I prefer to speak to the people that I know as opposed to just saddling up to a new person going, hey, I'm an accountant, I'm Kane, what do you do? So yeah, I'm not great at that. So these all kind of make sense. And the last one was a developer. I actually see the potential in others, and sometimes that is potential is all I see. So they're my 5 strengths, and they don't kind of relate to what I do in a traditional accounting role. There were things on there like, if you're analytical, if you're process driven, if you like compliance, to comply with things. And I didn't rate very highly on them at all. So all mine are sort of, soft skills. So while I'm not reevaluating what I'm doing with regards to my career, I still think those skills are exceptionally valuable no matter what you do going forward. So if you can identify your strengths and you can work on your strengths as well as working on some of your weaknesses, I think that'll put you in a really good spot as the world gets shaken up with all this COVID-19 stuff and we go back to whatever the new COVID normal looks like. So today is all about skills. I'll be back next week with another piece of life and business advice and song lyrics. Until then, work on your skills. You've got lots of them. Oh, I would say that because I'm a developer and I see the potential in people. Take care.